Hi folks, Ergout here. Today's topic is cravings. If you want to manage your weight and live a healthy lifestyle, cravings are important to understand. When they get bad enough, cravings will override your conscious control because they induce a sort of panic that cannot be resisted by most people. That's because cravings can be a powerful signal that your body needs something it isn't getting. It could be starving. It could be suffering harm. Your cellular biology could be out of balance. I like to divide cravings into 5 categories. First, there are cravings that are induced by drugs. These cravings are produced by chemicals such as alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, cocaine, and morphine. There are lots of good reasons for getting rid of drug addictions, but the one I'll emphasize today is that some addictive cravings can be confused in your brain for food cravings. When you get a drug craving, you may also get the munchies and start consuming food your body doesn't actually need at that moment. Clearing out addictive cravings can help you listen to the genuine food cravings your body has and deal with them more successfully. The second category is cravings that are induced by rapid changes in blood sugar levels. Just about any simple sugar, if consumed in enough quantity, can produce these blood sugar fluctuations. That's why it's helpful to hold down your intake of sugar, honey, high fructose corn syrup, and all the other sugar additives that manufacturers often put in food. The third category is cravings that are produced by eating polyunsaturated oils, such as corn oil, canola oil, safflower oil, and soybean oil. Polyunsaturated oils are what they feed to pigs, make them fat, remember? They produce cravings and make you want to eat more. The fourth category is cravings that are produced by chemicals to make your mouth enjoy food more. Take potato chips, deep fried in polyunsaturated oils and dusted with monosodium glutamate. And of course you can't eat just one. The chips are doctored to taste really good and produce cravings for more. The fifth and last category is real cravings that signal that you need to eat. Achieving a healthy lifestyle means learning to listen to those cravings and learning to recognize and distinguish them from cravings from other sources. That's why getting rid of all those other cravings is helpful, because it lets real food cravings emerge and govern your eating habits. Now, food cravings are vague signals. You don't get a craving for vitamin B6. You just feel like you have a need that hasn't been satisfied. To address a food craving, you need to first consider your food and nutritional supplement intake and make an educated guess as to what might be producing the craving. You do this by learning what a balanced diet is and comparing that to your actual food intake. You'll ask yourself questions such as, are you taking in enough iron? That's a big one for women who menstruate because they're losing a fair amount of blood every month. Are you taking in enough olive or coconut oil? That's important because cells need healthy saturated fats for cellular membranes and cellular biology. Do you have enough calcium in your diet to keep your bones healthy and meet the needs of neurons and other cells? I suspect low calcium levels can be an important source of cravings in people who drink mostly soft drinks and don't consume much milk or milk products. And those are just examples. It's up to you to figure out what a craving might be for by looking for holes in your nutritional intake and plugging them with the right foods and supplements. Eliminating real food cravings is done by eating a well-balanced diet, by taking appropriate nutritional supplements, and then answering every real food craving that arises with healthy food that you actually need. Variety in food helps a lot. If you find yourself eating pizza every night, the odds of developing a craving go up. because by itself pizza is not a balanced food source. When you shop for healthy food, plan to include a wide variety of different foods. Vegetables, organic soups, fruits, nuts, milk products, some meat if you're a meat eater, fish, eggs, whole grain bread and whole grain rice, beans, and other foods that both appeal to you and fit into your overall lifestyle. Finally, if you want to control your cravings, you have to read labels. You absolutely must know what's in the food you eat, so you can select foods that avoid harmful additives, sugars, and oils that are unhealthy and produce addictions and cravings. Organic foods tend to be better for you, if only because they should have less pesticide residues. But be aware that the organic label alone is not a guarantee that the food is good for you. Some organic foods are prepared with those same polyunsaturated oils and sugars we've been talking about for weeks. So read the labels. Restaurants pose a challenge to your healthy lifestyle because they're generally not required to disclose to you what's in their foods. Odds are a lot of the foods they'll sell to you have polyunsaturated oils, sugar, MSG, and other food additives you'd be better off avoiding. Restaurant food is also sometimes very high in calorie content. I'm not going to tell you never to go to a restaurant, of course, but you may benefit if you limit your visits and be careful to select the healthiest food you can from their menu. Achieving a healthy lifestyle is no easy task because so much of the food that's available is adulterated with things that are harmful. But you don't have to do this job perfectly. I don't. Some of the food I eat still has some sugar and some polyunsaturated oils, and I'm consuming far, far less than I used to. And sometimes I forget to read a label. Recently I bought a can of almonds and brought it home only to discover MSG had been listed on the label. Next time I'll be sure to pick up almonds that are free of MSG. And so it goes. You just have to work at it. Continually strive to improve your food intake by reducing harmful food and increasing healthy food. It's a lifelong work, but you'll know when you're getting it right because your weight will start to go in the right direction and you won't be feeling uncontrollable cravings. The only cravings you'll feel are the right kind, the kind that tell you it's time to eat. Let's summarize. I've discussed 5 categories of cravings. They are drug addiction cravings, sugar cravings, cravings produced by polyunsaturated oils, cravings caused by artificial food additives such as MSG, and genuine food cravings caused by hunger for the things your body actually needs. If you hope to live a healthy lifestyle, you should clear out as many of the first 4 sources of cravings as you possibly can, so that you can actually listen to your food cravings and respond to them with healthy food. Thank you for watching.